Important or not, I'm ready to... I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Miss Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Androsia. Thank you. Always a pleasure. I'll only carry the good stuff. Our friendship is the reason I'm... Wait, what exactly are you saying? Ah, sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. From things you've said in the past, it's obvious you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same. I can't imagine being in love with anyone else. So, if you're willing to make the leap, I'm ready to do the same. You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
去哪里？
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises. Yeah, you know, one of those luxury liner journeys that shows off binary stars, gas nebulas, asteroid fields. Pretty photogenic stuff. Apparently, it's my mother's new favorite pastime. Oh, that's right. I haven't really spoken about her to you, have I? My mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak. Tends to keep her out of my mind. Sure, when you're younger. But as soon as you get older and they begin controlling your life, that's when you need to strike out on your own. No, we should have discussed this a long time ago. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a one-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask. Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars. I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us. Well, that wasn't the worst of it. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch. It's fine. I'm fine. I promise. No matter how difficult my life's been, it doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that you're here with me right now. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I regret the family life I left behind when I took off for the stars. If there was ever a chance for something like that between us, I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity. I love you too much to allow that to happen. That's why I asked about our future and where we stand. You mean that? You'd do that? For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know what to say. Yes, yes, of course. Yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Okay. 我怎么觉得自己很渣啊
Need my help?
Actually no. Okay. Wait, Sarah.
Hey there. Glad to see you again. Have something for me?
Yes, yes, yes.
You can tell me anything. My heart melts when you say those things to me.
白痴，北七哦。Well, I am sorry,
Need a hand with something?
but 这有点难欸。
Do you need me somewhere?
Do you need something?
不知道怎么说。
Look who it is. You know me.
Dave.
Happy to help out however I can.
I don't like your outfit. 办？可以跟他离婚吗？这里是哪里？已经忘记了。
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk. A lot on your mind? I'd be happy to carry a few things for you. Meeting you was the best thing that's ever happened to me. Good. Anytime you want to talk about our relationship, just let me know. God knows you've done that enough times for me. I certainly do. It's all yours.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
What kind of name is Sis Death anyway? Yeah.
Now you buy from me. And now, I'll only the best.
Dum. 这太重了。 根本就是没诚意。
See ya.
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods. Of course.
Now you...
他好有钱哦。没有比较好。
Don't miss me too much.
That last job didn't pan out. I need something bigger.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, a comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Brooke. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off,
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Don't worry. We know how to deal with her type.
definitely. We're talking car. I've never seen someone. I don't know how she. I sure hope so. Once Juan gets you past the guard, according to the data we have, it's an.
Basically, you break it, you bought it. We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva. And that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. I'm gonna leave that up to you, Brooke. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing a... At some point, Delgado's... But until... The Crimson Fleet made... We were searching for smuggling. Not only did she pass. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But... Good luck.
I always thought leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one as a pet. Imagine having...
To move on.
我今天看了，这是他妈的什么标示？他妈的什么标示？他妈的什么标示？
You have a news story for me? My source is back. Here to report anything else? I already interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery, but she was as reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? Oh boy. Anything you tell me as a source. That said, tell me about this Captain Pet. What was your impression? I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it? I don't blame you. Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down. Please, please, please. You mean besides the ratings? But some days, it is worth it to get out of bed. I love it. This is just a plain old good story. Check the newsfeed for it later. And here's your payment. You talk and get paid, I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. I'm working on an investigative piece. I'm not sure the story will... It probably be... Tell me about it. You have another story for me? What a sordid mess. You've got some other sources we've been... So there was a mercenary company, the first. Extortion, death... Not going to say. If anybody asks... Good to know. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, all of that suffering was a plot. Let me be blunt. The other? I can't imagine him getting away with that. After all of that, the future... Their stock has already taken a beat. Any comment? For what it's worth, I'm rooting for them too. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought. You have that look in your eye. What's the scoop? Dear Lord, He's way too damn cozy. My biggest beef with him is he... Hope to see you again.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please.
take it your neighbor's new recruit? Careful, the walls have ears. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neighbor says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Huh. Neighbor warned me you were difficult. Clearly I didn't understand what she meant, but I do now. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do. But make no mistake, this route is highly...
There's more at stake than just your route. We're determined to get on that station, with or without your help.
I realize this is important to Delgado. I also know he would just as soon kill me to get what he's after. I'm simply setting boundaries to help protect my interests, while still serving Delgado's. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please. I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you. True, but silence is a powerful thing. I find the best way to get to know someone is to watch them work. Talking just muddies the picture. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars. We'll talk more on the ship.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi.
Always looking for the next mark.
Hey. Hello.
哇，现在可以看到外面，真棒。好了，我怎么上去？崩溃。
Glad you're in the play team. If you weren't,
I would have killed you already.
Nobody can stop me, Crimson.
真是太棒了！请问你，
Yes, what?
请问我要怎么上去 ？God damn it！
Pardon.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Return you a piece of cargo if you have to. Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps.
As long as we aren't actually stuffed into the cargo hold with the rest of the crates.
You'll have the same accommodations as my crew, provided you follow the rules. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Howdy.
See you.